Looking for a project car that'll get your hands dirty without destroying your wallet? In today's video, we've got 12 classic cars, mostly from the 60s and 70s, selling for cheap. Because let's be real, they need work. Some are running projects, some are garage queens begging for life, and a few, well, they're basically scrap with dreams. Let's check them out. Hatschrott 1. 1977 Ford Thunderbird, two $500. This one-owner T-Bird was garage kept its whole life and shows 85,000 miles on the clock. It's got a clean title, automatic transmission, and a matching gray interior and exterior. It doesn't have any major damage, just one catch. It needs a new radiator. So yeah, it won't drive off as is, but if you're looking for a mostly solid base with good bones, this could be a super smooth resto project. 2. 1974 Chevy C10, $900. Now, this is about as cheap as it gets for a classic truck with some potential. It runs but needs a new carburetor. It's got a rebuilt 400 small block from 10 years ago and a rebuilt turbo 350 trans with a shift kit from 2 years back. When it's tuned right, this thing moves. The seller's owned it for 15 years, but it's been sitting in the garage for a while now. Sounds like it's ready for a second shot at life. Now 3, 1974 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, $2,500. This Cutlass runs and drives with a 350 engine and transmission. The body just has surface rust, no major rot. The interior needs work, probably a full refresh, but the seller says the title is in hand and the price is negotiable. Not a bad entry-level project if you want something that runs while you fix it up. 4, 1970 Mercury Cougar, $2,500. Here's one for the brave. The engine, 351, and transmission are said to be good, but it doesn't run and has no title. The seller bought it as a project but ran out of time. So, if you've got the skills, patience, and don't mind chasing paperwork, this big cat could be a cool rescue project. 1979 Buick LeSabre, $2,500. Original Pontiac 301 V8, untouched aside from regular maintenance. The frame's solid with almost no rust, body's straight but needs some TLC, and the interior needs work, though the dash is in good shape. Seller has extra parts included. They really don't want to let it go, but need room for another project. Might be your chance to grab a clean platform. 6, 1964 Plymouth Valiant, $2,800. This one's quirky, a Slant 6 with a turbo setup. It runs and drives, and the brake system is completely brand new. Lines, drums, shoes, master cylinder, the whole deal. Also has a new gas tank. Seller daily drove it last summer, but they're moving out of state and can't take it along. It's definitely a project, but a very drivable one. Task 7, 1961 Ford Falcon, $2,800. Here's a neat old Falcon with factory engine and a fresh alternator conversion. It runs great, has air suspension, and a new battery. The interior needs work. Door panels and window cranks need installing, though the seller says he has them. Mileage reads around 75K, but judging by the wear, it's probably more like 175K or even 275K. Either way, this could be a killer retro cruiser or lowrider project. 1961 Studebaker Lark 6, $2,300. This one's definitely a full project or parts car. The radiator's missing, it doesn't run, and it can't be driven. But it does come with a clean title, so if you've got a soft spot for Studebakers or need a unique build to stand out at meets, this might be your next why not moment. 9, 1976 Lincoln Continental, $2,500. Big, bold, and classic. This all-original Continental still has all its chrome and packs a 460 big block. The seller didn't say much else, so assume it needs a bit of everything, but it's a heck of a canvas if you're into massive land yachts. 10, 1962 Buick Invicta Wagon, $2,500. This is a rare one, a full-size Buick wagon with solid frame, clean rockers and quarters, and no holes in the roof. It's a non-runner and needs plenty of work, but if you're dreaming about a vintage surf wagon or a badass family hauler, this could be the one. Seller says they'll help with transport if needed. Sure, 11, 1976 Oldsmobile Omega, $2,500. Hasn't run in 5 years, but the engine looks solid. Steering and transmission linkage are all good. Seller was planning to get it back on the road, but life happened and now they need the cash. Definitely a low-cost entry point for someone wanting to revive a forgotten ride. 12, 1972 Oldsmobile 98 Regency, $2,500. Big body olds with lots of potential and lots of problems. It doesn't run and needs spark plug wires and some general wiring sorted out. Seller's trying to get it running this week, so the price might go up soon. It's cheap now for a reason, but it has a clear title, and if you've got tools and time, this could be a fun and huge challenge. And there you have it, 12 classic project cars, all under 3 grand. Some run, some don't, and some are straight up waiting for a miracle. But hey, that's half the fun, right? Let us know in the comments which one you'd take home and why. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on more barn finds and budget builds. See you next time, and happy wrenching.